my name is Shannon Reed, and I'm the Executive Director for Her Health First. I stepped into this role in 2017 when the agency was known as Center for Community Health and Wellbeing. The agency was founded in 1988, and then in 1991 was incorporated as Center for Community Health and Wellbeing, where its primary program was the Birthing Project Clinic. Center for Community Health and Wellbeing has always been focused on improving the health and wellness of families throughout the county, primarily through the Birthing Project Clinic, which offered free and low-cost OBGYN services to women and families. There was the Sister Friend program, the Barbershop program, and then youth leadership and empowerment programs like the Academy of Dreams. In addition to the services offered at the Birthing Project Clinic, there were also additional supports offered to pregnant women, like the doula program.
My name is Kenya Fagbimi. I started with the agency in 1998, and at that time it was called the Birthing Project. And one of the focuses of the agency was to serve low-income families and to reduce infant mortality rate here in Sacramento County. And at the Birthing Project, we had a focus on providing emotional, physical, and educational support to women. We worked with women in their third trimester, and the focus was to help them build a birth plan and help them understand the labor process, and so they could be better prepared for when that time comes, and how to get the best experience out of their labor process. A doula is a Greek word that means woman servant. And so the doula program, what we did was we provided quarterly trainings, and we invited women from the community who were interested in becoming doulas. And so they would get, we hired 4 doulas, staff doulas, and then provided the training to the community. And then those that were trained were matched up with a client from the clinic. And so that gave moms an opportunity to have doulas. It gave women in the community an opportunity to build a career for themselves. So if they chose to pursue that, they got a certificate from us, and then they were able to work towards their certification. Of course, we were elevating the women that were actually employed there. So it was a great opportunity. It taught me a lot about pregnancy and birth, and it propelled me into being able to teach childbirth classes. One of the values of having a doula is we really become the liaison between the client and the medical staff. And sometimes women, even myself, don't always understand medical jargon. And sometimes we can be talked over, and the doula is really there to help the mom get the answers she needs and know what questions to ask, so that she can make an informed decision about her care. We want moms to feel valued, we want them to be informed, and we want them to be empowered so that they do have the best experience and that they have the safest birth as possible. Some of the things that might be included in a birth plan would be who her labor support team is, what are some of the comfort measures she might want to utilize, what would happen in an emergency, and what to do after birth. And so it is beyond me that we don't have more accessible childbirth classes. And so one of the things that we are doing here is providing free classes for families. And it's huge. It's huge because people cannot afford to pay for childbirth classes, particularly women of low income. It's just not accessible and not affordable. But it's got some cool information on the other side too. Find comfort in labor. It's talking about your labor environment, hydrotherapy, massage, visualization, vocalization, breathing positions, and movement and pushing. So to be able to do that still today is very rewarding. And I really tell moms that the biggest piece and biggest part of the battle is your mental state. Going into it with a positive outlook of what is to come, and tapping into the strength that you have, and understanding that this is work that we are designed to do. When you have that understanding and you go in knowing this, if I breathe this way, this is going to help my labor. If I moan, vocalization, this is going to help my labor. If I use rhythm, that's going to help my labor. Those are tools that are in your toolbox of labor.
Regardless of the different programs that the agency has offered over the course of the last 30 years, one thing has remained at our core, and that is our belief that strong, healthy communities begin with strong, healthy women. As we continue to build on our legacy, we have recognized the need to change our name to fully encompass our work and mission of prioritizing women's health through culturally responsive support programs that lead to health equity.
Things weren't always easy, so I think that's what makes it easy for me to do the work that I do today, because I'm understanding. I know what it is to struggle, what it is to have to go to the food locker and feed your children, what it is to have to stand in line and just wait for food. So for me, my heart has a compassion for these women, because I was that mom. I was that mom that was lost out there. And I had some support. I had my family. But as far as an agency, I didn't have that support. I had the same delivery doctor that delivered me, delivered 2 of my sons. So back when I had my children, they didn't have programs like this. This program has made a difference in so many women's lives. And for us to sit on the other side of the desk and be able to say, girl, look, you can do this. You can make it. And encourage them. They can go back to school, encourage them to get a job, encourage them to do whatever they want to do in life. In order for a woman to open up, or a young lady to open up to you, she have to see something in you. So I know when my young ladies sit on the other side of the table, they see something in me. I think they know my story.
In Sacramento County, African American babies die at twice the rate of all other babies. Our program, Black Mothers United, is tackling this issue outside of the medical exam room. Working one-on-one with their clients, our pregnancy coaches act as the liaison between the medical providers and the social service providers to ensure that all of their clients' basic needs are being met. And this includes everything from housing to transportation, nutritional insecurities, health education, and job readiness.
So today I'm going to meet with Ayana, who is now 36 weeks pregnant. And what we'll talk about is common discomforts and also breastfeeding. Make sure that she makes all her doctor's appointments. She now sees a doctor every 2 weeks until her last week, and then she'll see the doctor weekly. So we'll just go over some things like that today. So I've been working with Ayana for the last 5 months. She came to me without any prenatal care. On the second visit, we went ahead and called the doctor's office and got her an OBGYN appointment at Capital OBGYN. And now I meet with her weekly for at least 30 minutes to go over pregnancy, common discomforts, preterm labor. So now it's that time to also talk about preterm labor. We went to the doctor. Her baby's head is head down. So she's getting ready. So I like to meet with my moms in their home so that I can get to know them. And Ayana's pretty willing. So she was okay with us coming today. Hey. Hi, Ayana. Because once you get into labor, you're going to want to be positive. You're going to want to have positive vibes. You're not going to want people coming in and out. Yeah. You're going to want less people as possible in there. So the support person, your mom, is your baby daddy going to be in there? Mm-hmm. Boyfriend going to be in there. So that's 2 people.
And my grandma.
And your grandma. That's 3. So you don't want people going in and out. You need to concentrate. because giving birth is not easy. And you just seen what happened when you went to the doctor just for the little checkup part last week.
They weren't on me, but they were very serious. Why so serious?
God, it's serious.
No, I know it's serious, but
It's not a play moment. It's like you don't be having the phone, don't be video. Have the baby stay focused on pushing this boy out. Because you know how much he's in a way. You go to Methodist, they have doula services, so you'll be able to ask for them. Remember, Angel does doula services. So they'll have a doula there. Also, next one, big one. Consider making a birth plan. You done that? I have that in your chart.
Since program inception in 2014, our program has served over 400 women. We are also excited to see that 2017 and 2018 preliminary data is showing that 91% of women who participate in our program deliver their babies at healthy birth weights, and 82% deliver babies at full term. Over the past 30 years, our agency has had a profound impact on the health and well-being of our community. And today, we remain committed to expanding our programming to increase our reach, to adapting our programming to meet the community's needs, and to prioritizing women as we put her health first.